Energy in Raid Shadow Legends is one of the most important resources in the entire game. How you get it and how you spend it will determine how fast your account progresses. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how to get energy, how to spend it efficiently. Welcome back, Bricks5D here, and currently I'm logged into the Noob to Pro account on day 69. Yes, that was not a mistake. Day 69 right there. And in this video, like the title says, I want to talk about how this account has been using energy from a Noob to Pro beginner account that is only about 60 days in, and also have some experience with my old account that is almost 2 years old. So I have ideas about the two sides of the coin. So for a newer player, how you get energy is the first thing you want to find out. Even for older players, you're like always running out of energy. So how do you get energy in the game? This will benefit newer players, of course, but if you're an older player, please watch till the end so you can maybe get some new information that you don't know about, or correct me if I make any mistakes or missteps. The first thing we should point out is how you get this energy is by logging in daily to complete your playtime rewards, your daily quest and your advanced quest. We know all that. That's the normal ways. But I wanted to touch on other ways that you might not be using or getting energy from. And that is the clan shop. Most newer players don't even belong to clans yet. And they're like, what's the importance of joining a clan? This is one of the main things why you should join a clan. If you complete whether it's the basic or expert quest from here, you can get clan gold that can net you 100, 200 or even up to 1000 energy if you can get up to 1000 clan gold. Currently I have 480 right here, and you can see I can purchase with clan gold 100 energy. So that's one thing that most players don't take advantage of. 1000 energy on a week is a huge deal. Currently I don't spend my clan gold on energy anymore. I've switched over to accessories, but I thought I just mentioned it that this is a quick, fast way of getting energy. Another method that newer players kind of ignore of getting energy is the 3v3. So if you go over to your arena, if you've unlocked it, you have the 3v3, set your defenses, a weak defense, and at the bottom of even bronze 1, you can net yourself enough energy, enough gold to buy 300 energy with 1000 gold bars right here. So the higher you go in the 3v3 arena tiers, of course, the easier it is for you to get these gold medals required to buy this energy on a weekly basis. So it resets every week. So another week of you getting 300 energy. So I thought I'd just mention those two places that are best, besides the daily missions, the advanced quests and all that we normally get 400 to 500 energy from on a daily basis. This is a way of getting additional ones. And of course, Playroom always gives us some other ways of getting energy along as we go. So that's how you get energy in the game. So let's move over to how you spend it. That's the next thing you want to know. How do you spend this energy? Depending on your level of the game, whether you're trying to get your first 6-star character to 60, that is what your priority should be in terms of campaign. So for a newer player, campaign is where you spend your entire first week or 2 weeks in the entire game. If you go to the dungeon and if you're farming dungeon 5 and 6 and so on, no, that's kind of wrong. Your first priority, of course, is always getting your campaign farmer to this level. If you campaign brutal 12-3, so your entire energy for 2-3 days of playing the game should go towards this. Despite if you're stuck, you should be farming the previous stage that you could beat and leveling up champions. So that's the best way to spend energy as a newer player. So if you're coming to the midweek, you're trying to, okay, you've been playing for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month or so, even up to 2 months like I've been playing for this account, and you ask me what should I be spending energy on right now. I currently have my champions at 60. As you can see my roster, if I go through it again, I have enough champions at 60 that says I shouldn't be farming the campaign a lot anymore. So I have a lot of level 60s, so I can relax on the campaign. I can stop spending so much energy on the campaign trying to get more champions to 60. The next item I should begin to spend energy on is artifacts. And where do you get this artifact from? Dragon. Now before you just rush it to the dragon and start spending energy, let me tell you right now, if you're not farming dragon 13, 16 or above, it is not worth you spending energy in the dragon. Now, I'm not saying just 1 or 2 runs. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about your entire 400 energy for a day, your entire 1000 energy that you got from the this thing clan shop, or your entire 300 energy that you got from the bazaar. You should take that energy into the dragon only if you can farm dragon 13, 16, those higher levels. Anything below that, why do we say we shouldn't farm this other 12, 10, 8, 7 levels? Because the artifacts they drop is 3 to 5 star, and you have a very low chance of getting a 5 star. Why, when you come to dragon 13, that's when you start getting 4 to 6 star artifacts. That's the main reason. 4 to 6 star artifacts, you have a higher chance of getting 5 and 6 star artifacts than when it was 4 to 5 star artifacts. So that's the main reason. And when you come to dragon 16, your chances even increases more, and you stop getting those brews and stuff. So that's where you should spend most of your energy as a newer player in Raid Shadow Legends. You might not know this, or you know this already. Now, even as an endgame player, you've been playing for about a year. You're thinking the dragon is no longer important. No. If you do not farm the dragon for a very long time, maybe even get to dragon 24 and farm those 6-star artifacts that are of legendary status, you will not progress a lot in the game. So the dragon is the second best place to spend your energy right after you finish the campaign. So once you start farming the dragon, it gives you a lot of artifacts that you need to beat the entire game, whether it's the arena, whether it's the what do you call it now, Doom Tower, even the dragon stages. Because you farm more artifacts from 16, you upgrade your artifacts, then you beat higher content. So you ask me, what about the Fire Knight? Personally, the Fire Knight is just for PvP. So if you're a player that is interested in PvP arena only, this is what you get most of the time from the Fire Knight. Although it can drop other sets like stun sets that we need for the what do you call it, faction wars. It has a lot of good sets there too, but the main thing people come to this Fire Knight for is for PvP artifacts. So spiders then is another place that you should get some artifacts from when you can, but it's not high priority. Just come in there, get your accuracy, few items, and then you're off. But if you're running low on silver, which you always do in this game, the dragon can make you get some artifacts that you can sell for silver. But if you really want to farm purely for silver purposes, of course the spider is the best place to get artifacts that you can sell, or accessories that you can sell for a higher amount of silver. But again, I'll also warn you that it's not worth it farming it at these lower levels. You always wait to upgrade your gear before you can farm it at higher levels. That's why I'm showing you these examples from this noob to pro. So you see, this is not an end game account, and we're currently farming only the dragon right now, and we've gotten a lot of artifacts that we're going to upgrade in this artifact enhancement event. So what about these potion keeps and all that? You come into the potion keeps when you have a champion that needs that potion. You don't just come in here, start farming force keep randomly without actually having a champion that needs force potions. So take note of when the potion is about to open, you check your champion list and see which champion needs magic keep potions, which champion needs spirit keep potions. We usually don't farm it in advance and keep. That's what I'm saying. The only people that farm potions and keep in advance are those who are preparing for a fusion. You know those fusions that require you to have a lot of potions to upgrade the champions? Yes, that's when people come in here before the fusion starts and get a number of potions that is required to complete that fusion. Normally for a newer player of your status, you only get potions when your champion needs it. So when you pull a new champion that needs it. So sometimes you don't even need to max it and they still perform the same. But the first 3 levels of the enhancements of potions is the best ones to get. Most champions unlock certain features. If you do not upgrade that, you won't unlock that feature. So that's the best thing I can talk about. Spending energy in the dungeon. I just went over all these dungeons and where you should spend it on. Number 1, dragon. Number 2, I'll say spider. Number 3, potions maybe. Then you ask me, what about the Minotaur grind? What about the Minotaur grind? That one is kind of deciding whether you want to buy it or you want to spend energy on it. For a newer player, my status, I spent my gems on buying my first set of scrolls for my champion. But as you go along, when you have champions that can beat Minotaur 15, then you can start farming Minotaur 15. Why I wouldn't recommend a lot of players spend energy here, because if you begin to try to farm scrolls for your champion, you spend a week, or except maybe it's 1 or 2 champions, you spend a long time in Mino 15 to upgrade the champion to get full masteries. So it takes a lot of energy. Most times what we spend here is gems. So I'm not mentioning Minotaur because we don't spend our daily login energy here. We spend gems here. You go to bed, you start a Mino run, and you wake up in the morning, all the scrolls are complete. That's how we farm Mino. We don't use our daily login, just come in here, spend 60 energy, come in here, spend. No, we spend the entire 600 gems for energy here. That's how you farm Mino. You don't use your daily login energy on it. You spend that on Dragon and other places. So what will be considered a waste of energy is farming lower levels, like I just said in the Dragon, farming levels that are not below 13. So how else can you get energy? If you do your faction wars on the daily, you can see I just unlocked some energy here. So you can upgrade, push your faction wars to a higher level. You can get energy other ways and upgrade your entire game, I guess. The clan boss does drop some daily login rewards from that one, but it's not reliable for us to get energy that way. So that's how I spend energy on this Noob to Pro. Currently farming the Dragon like a crazy person, making sure that I have all the artifacts required to make my champions beefy and beat any content that is going to be coming along soon. So that's how you should always be spending your energy, because that's the best way to grow your account. Artifacts. Getting the champions is one thing. Getting the champions their artifacts upgraded and the best ones for them is quite another thing, and that is what will make you beat any content that you come across. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys in this video. The Noob to Pro is still grinding. We are currently on an artifact enhancement event, and I'll bring to you an update on this Noob to Pro tomorrow when I start. I'm currently upgrading the artifacts right now to 12.8.4 to see which ones are good. So we'll do some champion builds tomorrow on the Noob to Pro. Make sure you like and subscribe this video so you know when I drop that video. If you have any questions about the idea shared in this video, or if I did make a mistake, of course, like I usually do, correct me in the comments below. I'll see you guys later. Good night.